wet, sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet, sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet, sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, sweat, 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 sweat.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, right here. Do it. Shut up. Ready now, you ready? Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Do it. Oh, that's good. Hey, yo. Right here. Trifecta, baby. Ball up. I'm on fire all day. Hey, right here, baby. Woo! 3 of them, baby. Woo! Trifecta, baby. Hey, hey. Hey, hit me up. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, right here. Do it. Shut up. I got it all up. your head in the game.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Just like that.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, set one right here, set one.
Get the next one. Keep it going.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, see you later, man.
This is Zion. Shout out to 2K TV for 300 episodes.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and welcome to the 300th episode of NBA 2K TV. That's right, 2K TV launched in 2K15, and since then, we've given you 300 episodes of everything NBA 2K. We're here because you are, so first, thank you. And to celebrate, we have a very special episode, including 2K TV.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by.
Good evening, Chief.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's MP in at the 1. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Johnson. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Rome in the paint. Midway through the season, are teams still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin. But at the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in. the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, the nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups, that's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year.
Here's DeRozan after Mikal Bridges' bucket. DeRozan surveying the D. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Bridges. No good off the front iron. Here's Booker. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
He's so dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Yeah, and going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Here's MP after the Bulls pick up 2. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Levine after the made shot from MP. Vucevic, and the rejection by Ayton. And the pass to MP. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brett, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the Bulls with another miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 4. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And MP with the basket on the assist from Payne. And it's 6 points for MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Caruso kicks to Levine. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
MP dishes to Payne. Back to MP. Charge trying to break free, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Zach Levine.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Bulls trail by 6. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Levine. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's Payne. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. To the middle. The shot's good from McGee.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Bradley. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And Dario Saric. Last season signing a 3-year deal to remain. And quality depth, Greg, we know part of what's made this team successful. Saric certainly capable.
And while he's playing less minutes than he did earlier in his career, I think he's still every bit as effective, and that's the key.
Zach Levine.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Setting the floor for the Suns, we got Frank Kaminsky. Payne out there with MP. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the 3 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He had 42 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop it.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. Johnson comes in for Derek Jones. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Zach LaVine. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Johnson, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Booker in for Payne. The Bulls shooting 47%, pretty solid. DeRozan against Bridges. To end the run, knocked away. And stolen by MP. Booker with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Booker's got 5 points so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like either we're going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Here's Bridges. The shot's good.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And the rejection by Holmes. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see DeMar DeRozan go to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that score. DeRozan, that's good.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
And the dunk by MP.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Offensive rebound. Vucevic, he makes that one drop, only a second and 5 drives.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Here's MP. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 17-point game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
The feed to Vucevic. Reverses. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
That's his first.
The first free throw is good. And so it's Phoenix out in front. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Johnson is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Bridges against Levine. Out to DeRozan, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
High post Vucevic. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to Ball. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 5 points so far.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Booker looking around. And MP throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
DeRozan with it. He's got 9. Clock at 6. He takes it in. That one doesn't drop. Suns leading by 16. Here's Booker. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist from
MP's got his 6th assist on the night. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Ball against MP. Right side Levine. Takes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt.
substitution for the Suns.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And Booker kicks to MP. Pass to Nader. Here's MP, and he converts the layup. MP's got 24.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Caruso. And the shot is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bridges checks in.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Lobs it up for Levine. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket is good. 26 points for MP.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And Jones slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Williams. Bridges with some nice defense. MP from deep three-point land. And so it's Phoenix with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so MP will bring it up for the Suns. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Booker and Bridges are the wings. JaVale McGee is out there with Holmes. And it's MP in at the one spot. And I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's McGee. That shot missing. Nice D from Williams. Bulls trail by 19. DeRozan passes to Williams. And the rejection by Holmes. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. The Bulls making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Suns leading by 19 points. Moment here now for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the Suns head athletic trainer. Guys, he told me that it appears to be a pinched nerve in his back. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Johnson, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Here's DeRozan. And again, no good by Chicago. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
The drive by Booker. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Right side, DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Kaminsky, the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Ball finds Levine. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. No good with the layup. Bridges outside. It's stolen by DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on JaVale McGee.
Hey guys, Phoenix's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He suffered a strain in his neck, and he told me that it's really stiffened up on him. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Payton dishes to MP. And again, it's the Suns missing. Bulls have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And Green slams it in.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Green. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's MP. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
The assist.
And that's now 37 points for MP. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside, Green. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Great D that time from Payton. Here's MP. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 39.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, That's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse.
Yo, what's up, man?
Good game last night. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Just like that. One more. Hey, keep the ball, huh?
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
Ball coming. Shot.
Get your mind right. Come on, focus. Get your mind right.
Watch this. Again.
See you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.